Gager?
Yeah.
Ready, buddy?
What?
Go hunting?
Ready?
It's 6 a.m.
Okay.
Well, what's the plan for today? Where at?
Wherever.
Wherever?
Wherever there's a good deer.
Your hair is like super fresh, super clean. It's on point. To kill a deer, you need a hairdo just like that one. Well, you heard it here, guys. You heard it from Gage. Let's focus the camera here, Case. There we go. There we go. It's time to kill a deer. We're gonna go try to do that. I don't know where. I don't know when.
I don't know how.
I do know. Do you know how?
No. What
No.
happens if, like, I have to go underneath the ground, have a knife in my hand, pop up,
We'll do it then. I think we're gonna go back some country we've been in and just glass and glass and glass. That's always the name of the game for us anyways when it comes to deer hunting, is getting into a good spot where you know there's deer and then using your optics to see what's out there. So we're gonna go jump on the Can-Am, run up on the hill, and then we'll hike out and see what we can find. Morning out in the woods. I feel very optimistic about today. I think the weather's absolutely perfect. Like I was saying yesterday, that wind needed to die down, and it finally did right at dark last night. So it's been super calm. It's super cold, but I think this is good weather for hunting deer. I'm gonna go see what we can find, but well, I guess that goes to show you how much I know about deer hunting. It is slow this morning. We've seen 8 does, is all. And I thought they'd be out eating, and maybe they are, or we're just not in the right spot. But man, I'm looking over all this country. You'd expect if they were out eating, you'd find at least, you know, one small buck or a group of bucks or a giant buck. I don't know. Cage, where's your head at right now?
on my neck.
On top of your shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good place for it. You want to talk about your thoughts and feelings?
Just want to find the buck to shoot.
What?
I just want to find the buck to shoot.
Maybe you should look people in the eyes and talk to them.
I just want to find the buck to shoot. And it's okay if I don't shoot a buck because I've had such an amazing season of hunting, and I'd be okay if I didn't shoot one, but it'd just still be nice to put some more meat in the freezer.
Well, guess what, Gage? I have a tag. I want to shoot buck, okay? I haven't had the season you have. I haven't killed my first turkey, my first bear, my first elk, my first antelope. Maybe I'll just go shoot a small buck. You go with that? I'm gonna keep hunting, but who knows? You never know. We always say it. Sometimes I have to remind myself. Things can change real quick. You just gotta be out there giving it all you have for things to change. Trying to decide if we should go this way or that way. That way? Let's do it. Guys, we were literally calling it a hunt. I was like, well, that's just how it is. We were headed back. I glassed down, saw 3 little bucks. Gage, you want to shoot a little 2-point?
Yeah.
You do?
Put some meat in the freezer.
Okay, he told you guys he's not a trophy hunter. Let's see if we can go get closer, about 650 yards. Need to get to 300 or less. There's 3 bucks in it looked like 3 2-points, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's not one of these other bucks we've been chasing in there, like that 3-point Zayden missed, or that we saw another little 4-point. Hopefully one of those is down in there. But guys, this is the best way to become good at this stuff, is do it. It's hard to replicate the feeling of shooting at a live animal, except for shooting at a live animal. So this is good for kids, and man, freaking meat in the freezer, that's what I'm about. Alright. Okay, get on it, make sure it feels real steady. That feel good.
Yeah, but it's kind of shaky.
Well, how are you gonna fix it? How are you gonna fix it? Yeah. Just big breaths. And then on your exhale, you go. And not that hard. At the end of it is when you want to start squeezing that trigger. Squeeze. And hey man, you have to squeeze through the trigger. You can't jerk it. You start putting pressure on it, and then you slowly start breathing out as you're squeezing.
I was working on it when we were classic. I was doing this, like...
Yeah, you need to squeeze through the trigger. Right? My camera died, so we're going to be running off my phone. We're at 300 exactly, but it's just breezy enough. I don't like it, so we're going to try to get closer. Where you feel a little shaky. Let's try to get within 200. 200 is a lot better shot than 300 if you can. We're going to sneak down off this hill. Oh crap. Where'd all those deer come from? Right below us. We're getting ready to make a move on that 2-point, get a little closer. And these toes busted right below us. And I looked down, and another deer stood up like 200 yards away. And it was the bigger buck, like a 3 or 4-point. I couldn't tell, but he just walked around this edge where we can't see him. So now we have all these deer on that hillside, and the big buck is just below them, but he's the one we can't see. So I'm just trying to figure out what we do. There's a lot of eyeballs over there now. I think we can slowly work our way through that to them, and if we end up bumping the deer that could see us, I think that big buck would stand up and walk up on the hill, but it's kind of a risky maneuver. We're just gonna sit here and see if we can pick him out if he'll come up on this hillside, but he's just over this little rise we can't see. But there's a lot of deer over there now. Try to figure this out. I asked Gage what he wanted to do. He came up with this plan to sneak around, so I think it's gonna work.
I sure hope it is. It's too late to go pee.
It's too late to go pee. You can go pee. We're just in this little ditch sneaking up. I only saw that big buck for a second, so he could be anywhere. We're just gonna slow and take our time. We have the wind right, everything's good for us. We just found him. We snuck into like 80 yards. He's bedded under a tree. I think he knows we're here. Just nice and calm when he stands, okay? You can see him good. Feel steady. Okay. Oh my gosh. You can't get any closer than that. He's literally right under that tree, right there. That was pretty crazy turn of events right there, the last 10 minutes of our hunt.
Yeah.
Where we were like, well, that's just it. It is what it is.
We saw a 2-point. And then you were like, wanna go shoot him? I'm like, yeah. We came over and we were set up on that 2-point waiting for him to stand up, and then all of a sudden we saw his 3-point.
Well, we had opportunity. The whole mission of this hunt, especially opening morning, was to get Zayden his first deer. And we got close. We had an opportunity there. And then they had to leave, and so it was just Gage's turn. And yesterday was pretty rough, long day. This morning was rough. And like I always say, I said it earlier in this video, it can change in the blink of an eye, and it did. Literally just got back to the four-wheelers and just decided to glass this little canyon, and boom, there was two 2-points. And then it was game on from there, and we went to make a move on the 2-points, and some does busted us and ran, and that's got the 3-point up. And I was like, oh, the 3-point's right there. So we made a move, and we did it perfect stalk, 65 yards, almost too close.
Yeah.
He would have probably laid there all day because he was so well hidden.
Yeah.
A lot of times bucks would get up to readjust their bed to get out of the sun, but he would have been in the shade most of the day. It's the first time I ever cow called to get one up. What I used to do, when we used to archery hunt deer a lot, and we'd get into close to where they were at, I would coyote howl at them. I'd do this. They would stand up and then we'd get shot sometimes, but sometimes they would get up and run as fast as they could. So I thought a cow call was a little less over the top, or a little less scary for him. He got up, turned, and he stopped. He was just covered up in bushes, kind of faced away, and he went around the tree and he was walking out perfectly. And he stopped just as with his head looking around the tree, but you made the right decision not to shoot, buddy. Good job.
It would have been like nuts or something if I would have shot.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Well, is that how it should end?
Maybe.
Maybe we'll get up to the 4-wheeler and it'll be a 200-inch buck riding a 4-wheeler around, maybe. I don't know. We're going to head that way, though. We got to get home this afternoon. Anyway, that was fun. That was one of the funnest stalks I've ever done.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's a good learning experience for both of us.
You need smiles, you need excitement. Okay?
Okay.
We'll give you a wedgie.
Okay.
All right, guys, we just want to introduce this little section of the video. So what happened was I wasn't able to go back out on the mountain after me and Gage had left after the first weekend. These boys got to go back out. So I was unfortunately in New Mexico at the time, but what I did was I gave Gage a camera or a phone, and I said, Gage, I want you to film this thing like you own it. How do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good.
So all this footage you're about to see is footage that these guys created and captured on their own. How do you think we did?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Like if this was your job interview, would you guys be the team I was hiring?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you let us know in the comments how they did. This is what are we calling you guys? Team Youth Hush?
Team Youth Hush.
Youth Hush, you like that? Is that best we have?
Hush Junior, maybe?
Hush Junior. I like that better. All right, guys. Hush Junior coming at you now. And I just got to say real quick, good work, buddy.
Thanks.
Good work. All right, watch this footage.
Hey, it's day 4 and we're gonna go kill a buck.
Good morning, day 4. I got the junior Hush crew with me today. I got Gage and Zay. Gage behind the camera. Watch out, Logan. He's coming for your job. We're about 15 minutes out from shooting Lite and headed to a perching point. So things could happen quick. Stay tuned. Here we go.
Guys, we just spotted our first group of does. We counted 5 of them and we just found some more over here. We've got to the classic knob. This is the knob that we saw that 3-point that I got 65 yards, so me and my dad did. And it's also the same knob that Zayden got 33 yards away from a 4-point deer. Yeah, that
smoked him. You got him, Zay?
He's down.
Yes!
Woo!
Got him!
Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, yeah. Good job. So proud of you.
Good job, buddy. Thanks. So happy.
Tell us what just happened, man.
Got a buck.
Woo! Not a buck. Which one is it?
The 3-point that was after opening day.
Oh, yeah. Hard work, persistence pays off.
Yep.
What do you think?
So happy.
And you smoked him.
Duck hunting season.
Good job, boys. Junior Hush team got it done.
Good job, buddy. Thanks.
All right, we're gonna give him a minute. He went down, but go put our hands on Zay's first buck.
Let's do it. Kevin just found him. Where is he? Go. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, shit, dude. Dude. He's still alive? Pick him up. Heck yeah. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, dear. That's awesome, bud. A big old deer. Big old deer. Well, we just recovered the deer. We got a cool photo session, and we're about to take him down back to the back to camp to skin him and quarter him. Super cool. What are your thoughts on it?
Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy.
Well, hear it from the hunter.